Alright guys, welcome back to the Sawmill. Today is one of those days when you have a plan set and you know what you're going to do, but you get that one phone call, and when that phone call comes through, you stop what you're doing because it's a good opportunity. That's what happened this morning. A friend of mine called me about an hour ago and said he was going to be doing some land clearing and had some pine logs that he pretty much wants rid of for free. He's just doing a land clearing job, you know, taking down the trees and all the brush and pretty much pushing it into a pile and burning it. But there were some decent white pine trees on that land, and he was able to salvage those into some 8-foot saw logs. So he called today and said he was heading over there to do some more work and asked if I could come over to my dump trailer and get those logs. And when you get phone calls like that, friends, go every time, because if you don't go or you miss a chance or two on something like that, he may have somebody else he calls and they'll show up every time maybe. Then you lost that opportunity. Then in the future, when he has logs that are down, he may not even call you anymore because you passed him up. For you guys out there with sawmills looking for logs, I know you guys are, you email me all the time wanting to know the best way to find them. Get out there and network with tree service guys, with people who do land clearing, all those different industries and occupations, including loggers. That's your #1 source. And get with those guys and tell them what you're looking for, and get yourself a trailer, a dump trailer or something, so you can go out and get them. Because if you can go out to their job site and pick them up without them having to haul them to you, they'll be more apt to call you, because that's time they're saving. Because most of the time on a job like this where they're clearing land or tree service work, if you can go out and get those logs, you'll get them for free most of the time. Now I'll throw them some money for gas if they come out to my place and dump them, or buy their dinner or something like that. But if you go out to their job site, it's usually a win-win, guys, because they're getting rid of the material. They don't have to burn it or haul it off to the landfill and fool with it, and you're getting logs for free. You can't beat it. Alright guys, that went pretty good. I think I got about maybe 450, 500 board feet total of white pine right there. And another good thing is he's going to have 2 more loads of that here in a couple of days, so we'll head back over there probably first of the week and get the rest of them. Not a bad find today, guys, not a bad find. So before we go home, I got to stop down here at one of my favorite restaurants called Pal's and get me and Bruno a hot dog. Actually, I'm getting a sauce burger, Bruno's getting a hot dog. But if you live in this area, you know what I'm talking about, guys. But if you're not from this area, or if you're watching this channel out in California or somewhere, you're missing out. Pal's is a locally run restaurant that's been here for maybe since the 50s or 60s. There's about 8 or 9 of them, maybe more than that, I'm not sure. But you talk about good food, guys. It's like a fast food restaurant, but it's really, really good. It's better than like McDonald's or something like that. Really hard to beat. Well, it looks like the boys have a playmate out here today. What do you guys got? That is a big one right there, man. He's not been missing any meals. Look at the size of him. First thing on the list for today's chores here at the mill, take care of a dead battery. All right, in the garage, I need my battery charger. Now I need a power source. That right there will do. I think it's charged up. I got a nice load of white pine logs right here, about 500 board feet, maybe 600 board feet, I don't know. There's a lot of big ones at the bottom. I was going to dump these when I brought them home yesterday, but guess what? The battery's dead. Let me show you what's going on with it. I'm familiar with this dump trailer. It's a 6x12. It's a 5-ton, made by Triple Crown down in Florida. I bought this about 2 years ago. It was about $6,000. A really good investment though. I really like this trailer. So if you're not familiar with these things, the battery for the hydraulic pump is in there. Stay open there, lid. Come on now, work with me. So I was under the assumption that when you plug your trailer into your truck, I thought that it kept it charged, but apparently I was wrong. That's a shocker, isn't it? First time this year I was wrong about something. So after about 2 years of using this dump trailer, maybe once or twice a month, the battery has finally died on me, so we need to charge it up. Now for you guys out there that run dump trailers, how are you keeping your battery charged? Is your truck charging it? Do you have another battery under your hood to run to it? How you guys doing it? There's got to be a better way of doing this besides just dragging a charger right here and plugging it up. I ordered a remedy for this maybe, but I'm not sure if it'll work or not. We'll see what happens tomorrow when it comes in, if it arrives on time. You know how that goes. Well, let me know down in the comments below how you guys are keeping your batteries charged. I'll be interested to find out if I'm doing something wrong here. I was under the assumption the truck was charging it when it was plugged up, but apparently it's not charging anything. I'll tell you what, these little push button tailgates are nice, unless you need to drop the tailgate and you don't have the keys with you. Then you're missing your handle. The battery hooked up, got it plugged into my little power plant here. These things are, they're called a lot of different stuff. They're pretty much a mobile power supply. Turn this one on. This one's made by EcoFlow. I got several of these. I really like this one right here because it charges really fast and it cuts on when I hit the right button. I hit the wrong button there. So we're at 99%. If you guys can see that, we've got plenty of power. Let's go ahead and cut on the DC back there and start charging. Friends, these little portable power banks here are extremely handy, especially right now because I need to charge this battery. I'm in the middle of my hayfield right here, and the only other way to charge this battery is take it out. Who wants to take the battery out and carry it everywhere? You can just bring the charger to it. So these are very nice. Like I said, you got the wattage right there. It shows you how much is going out. It shows you your percentage of battery left. It's pretty much just a big battery, guys. You charge it up with a solar panel or you plug it in. And I'm not sponsored by them or nothing like that, guys. I got several of these on hand. I got about 4 different brands actually. This is my favorite one. And if you're interested in it, there's a link down below to their website and Amazon. That's where I got mine at. So that'll probably take about 2 hours to charge up that battery enough to dump these logs out of the trailer. And while we're waiting on that, let's throw the timber frame and run some walnut boards through the motor. Before we get started with the motor, let me clear something up. In the last video, I had several people tell me I put that outlet in the wrong place. Well, there's the outlet, there's the post, and there's the machine. I think that's a pretty good place for it there, friends. I don't know what you guys are talking about when you told me I put it in the wrong place. I'm not gonna knock that off because I can't walk between that little gap right there. those are some nice boards, guys. Man, those are nice. Sold all them. I kind of wish I was keeping them now. Let's go over and check on the dump trailer and see how that battery's doing.